There are moments when the world shifts, just for an instant. A fleeting sensation, a whisper from the edges of perception. It's the uncanny feeling that you've lived this very moment before, seen this exact scene unfold. This isn't just a trick of the mind, a simple memory glitch. Sometimes déjà vu is far more sinister. It's a chilling premonition, a glimpse behind the curtain of reality, or a terrifying echo of a fate already sealed. These are not mere coincidences. These are 4 true accounts where déjà vu became a disturbing harbinger, leaving those who experienced it forever changed. They are stories that make you question the very fabric of time and free will. Prepare to confront the unsettling truth of what it means to have already been here. Our first account comes from a woman named Sarah, who lived in a quiet suburban home. One Tuesday morning, she walked into her kitchen, the smell of coffee filling the air. Suddenly, a profound sense of déjà vu washed over her. She saw her cat, Mittens, perched on the windowsill, a sight she'd witnessed countless times. Yet this time, it felt different. She knew, with absolute certainty, that she had experienced this exact moment before, down to the specific angle of the sunlight. But there was a chilling addition to this memory. In her déjà vu, she saw a large dark bird, a crow, crash violently into the window. The glass shattered, and Mittens leaped back in terror. The vision was vivid, unsettling. Sarah stood frozen, the coffee growing cold. She looked at Mittens, still peacefully on the sill. A shiver ran down her spine. She tried to dismiss it, but the feeling of dread persisted. Minutes later, a loud, sickening thud echoed through the kitchen. A large crow, disoriented, had flown directly into the window. The glass cracked, though it didn't shatter completely. Mittens, startled, bolted from the sill. Sarah felt a cold dread settle in her stomach. The déjà vu wasn't just a memory. It was a warning. She had seen the future, but had been powerless to prevent it. The incident left her with a lingering fear of every familiar moment. Next, we turn to Michael, a university student preparing for a crucial exam. He was in the library, surrounded by towering shelves of books, when his friend, Liam, approached him. Liam began to speak, asking about a specific textbook. As Liam uttered the first few words, Michael felt a jolt. He had heard this exact conversation before. Every word, every pause, every inflection was perfectly familiar. He knew what Liam would say next, and what his own response would be. It was as if he was replaying a scene from a script he had already memorized. He knew Liam would mention the obscure author, then the specific page number. Michael even knew he would instinctively reach for his backpack to check his own notes. The experience was deeply unsettling. He felt like a puppet, going through motions that had already been decided. His own thoughts and reactions felt pre-programmed, devoid of genuine spontaneity. He tried to deviate, to say something different, but the words wouldn't come. His mouth formed the familiar reply, his hand moved to his bag. The conversation unfolded exactly as his déjà vu had dictated. He felt a profound sense of helplessness, a loss of control over his own actions. For weeks afterward, Michael struggled with the idea of free will. If moments could be so perfectly predetermined, what did that say about his choices? The library, once a place of quiet study, became a chilling reminder of his predetermined conversation. Our third story involves Eleanor, a historian specializing in ancient European architecture. She traveled to a remote, crumbling castle in Scotland, a site she had never visited before. The moment she stepped onto the overgrown grounds, a wave of déjà vu hit her. It wasn't just a fleeting feeling. It was an overwhelming sense of familiarity. She knew the layout of the ruins, the exact placement of fallen stones, even the way the wind whistled through a particular archway. She felt a deep, inexplicable sorrow. As she explored, she found herself drawn to a specific, collapsed tower. She knew, with an unnerving certainty, that a hidden passage lay beneath a pile of rubble. She even knew the rough texture of the stones that would conceal it. Her colleagues were skeptical, but Eleanor insisted. Guided by an instinct that felt like a memory, she directed them to clear the debris. To their astonishment, they uncovered a small, concealed entrance, exactly as she had described. Inside, they found ancient artifacts and documents, untouched for centuries. The discovery was monumental, but for Eleanor, it was terrifying. She felt a profound connection to the place, a sense of having lived there, perhaps even died there. The déjà vu wasn't just a glimpse. It was a full immersion into a past she couldn't explain. It left her questioning her own identity, haunted by the echoes of a life she couldn't consciously recall, yet felt so intimately. Finally, we come to David, whose déjà vu experiences were not isolated incidents, but a recurring nightmare. For years, he had vivid, unsettling dreams of a specific, dimly lit hallway. In these dreams, he would walk down the hall, a sense of growing dread consuming him. He would always reach a closed, unmarked door at the end. The dream would end just as he reached for the doorknob, leaving him with a feeling of profound unease. The hallway, the door, the dread. It was always the same. One evening, David was visiting a new friend's apartment for the first time. As he stepped inside, his blood ran cold. He was standing in the exact hallway from his dreams. The dim lighting, the faded wallpaper. The very air felt identical. His heart pounded in his chest. He walked slowly, hesitantly, down the hall, every step a terrifying echo of his nightmares. The sense of dread intensified with each footfall. He knew, with a sickening certainty, where this was leading. At the end of the hallway, there it was, the unmarked door from his dreams. It was exactly as he had seen it countless times. He stood before it, paralyzed by fear, the line between dream and reality completely blurred. His friend, noticing his distress, asked if he was all right. David could only point to the door, unable to speak. The friend explained it was just a storage closet. But for David, it was the culmination of a recurring nightmare, a terrifying confirmation that his dreams were not just dreams. He never entered that closet. The experience left him with a chilling conviction that some events are not just foreseen, but are inescapable, waiting for you to walk into them. These stories are more than just strange anecdotes. They are unsettling glimpses into the unknown, moments where the veil between what is and what will be seems to thin. They challenge our understanding of time, memory, and even our own free will. When déjà vu strikes, is it merely a glitch in the matrix of our minds? Or is it something far more profound, a whisper from a reality we can barely comprehend? A chilling reminder that perhaps some things are already written. The next time you feel that familiar, unsettling sensation, ask yourself, have you truly been here before? Or are you simply walking into a moment that was always destined to be? The answer might be more disturbing than you can imagine.